Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Representative Dina Titus plans to take another swing at the archaic tax formula involving slot machine winnings by raising the reporting threshold. Whenever a slot player wins a jackpot of more than $1,200, the casino is required to prepare a W-2G form that reports the winnings amounts to the Internal Revenue Service. Under Titus's proposal, the threshold would be raised to $5,000 and indexed to inflation so that the amount would increase over time. Assemblywoman Danielle Monroe Moreno won control over the Nevada State Democratic Party Saturday, clinching victory over Chair Judith Whitmer. Monroe Moreno is the first black woman to serve as chair of the state party. She is a retired corrections officer and was first elected to the Nevada Assembly in 2016 and represents North Las Vegas. Visit LVRJ.com for more victory updates. And the Nevada DMV is experiencing staffing issues that are leading to a lack of available appointments. Anyone interested in an employee position can apply at dmv.nv.gov/jobs. People not showing up for their appointments is another continued issue affecting availability. Customers are urged to cancel their appointment on the site if they cannot make it to their assigned time slot. And hundreds came out Sunday afternoon to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Purim in Las Vegas. The Israeli-American Council Las Vegas held its second annual Adliyata parade featuring dancers, a juggler, unicyclist, Disney and Looney Tune characters. The chief communications officer of IAC says Purim is, quote, the celebration of the rescue of the Jewish people is what is now called Iran, but used to be Persia. There was a plot to kill the Jews, but they were able to stop the plot and were saved, so we celebrate it today. A 70-year-old man says after being injured on the job, it could take more than 10 years to get full workers' compensation in Nevada. Review-Journal's Jen Ah reports on his case and what's being done.
Well, this man's case is just one of hundreds in Nevada.
To find me totally disabled.
Randy Ralphs says he worked 26 years for the State Parks Department as a maintenance worker and helped manage forest fires. But in 2013, he allegedly became exposed to chemicals that caused severe lung damage.
It's also taken 4 doctors to find me totally disabled.
After a long battle with his former employer's third-party insurance company, Cannon Cochran Management Services Incorporated, a judge awarded him a $300,000 settlement plus interest in 2021.
But it shouldn't be 3 doctors or 4 doctors or 10 years of your life getting to where we are today in my case.
Calling it a broken system that requires systematic change. Meanwhile, lawmakers are drafting a bill to help folks stuck in the workers' compensation system with nowhere to go. The bill seeks to allow injured workers to sue insurers if they acted in bad faith. CCMSI's claims rep did not respond to requests for comment. For more on the story, go to lvrj.com.
Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Happy Monday, everyone. Mostly sunny skies with highs in the mid to upper 50s. Breezy conditions with wind gusts as high as 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, winds staying steady, lows in the mid to upper 30s. For the rest of the week, similar conditions with sunny conditions during the day and partly cloudy skies at night. Light winds throughout, daytime highs ranging in the low to mid 60s, evening lows in the upper 30s, low 40s. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, land values on the Strip have pushed higher and the north edge of the corridor has seen more activity. Land sales on the Strip were slow going for years, but have gained momentum since the mid-2000s. In 2021, New York's Flag Luxury Group acquired 2 acres of the Strip for around $80 million. And last year, billionaire Tillman Fertitta purchased roughly 6 acres of real estate for $270 million. The North Strip still isn't bolstering with foot traffic, and there are parcels of land with an uncertain future, but the area is growing. The Howard Hughes Corporation announced that real estate industry veteran Frank Steffen was named Nevada Regional President. Hughes Corp sells land to home builders in Summerlin, which commands some of the highest home and land prices in southern Nevada. Stefan will oversee development of Summerlin, replacing the longtime regional president who has been with Hughes since the 1970s.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. After spending a few days in Indianapolis at the NFL Scouting Combine, the Raiders have a bit more clarity on how they will make roster decisions with free agency and the draft on the horizon. General Manager Dave Ziegler said they want to improve the team's homegrown talent after the previous regime's mistakes in drafting and signing personnel. The Raiders will have 11 picks in this year's draft.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Once COVID died down, the indoor smoking ban inside casinos was lifted. Table game dealer Nicole Vitola and her colleagues are leading an effort called Casino Employees Against Smoking, affecting to close a loophole in New Jersey's Smoke-Free Air Act from 2006 that exempts casinos. In Las Vegas, only a handful of casinos have decided to offer patrons non-smoking areas over the past 30 years.
While employees in New Jersey are trying to close a loophole that allows smoking in casinos, Nevada is unlikely to take on legislation like that. Several industry members and watchers say that they just don't think there's an appetite among businesses and lobbyists and even some casino workers to take on such a ban statewide.
However, more changes are taking place in recent years, with Park MGM becoming the first smoke-free casino on the Strip. Vitola's group bill is scheduled for another hearing before a state assembly panel on Thursday.
Here's the latest in sports. John Jones returned to the octagon after a 3-year hiatus to claim the UFC heavyweight championship by submitting Cyril Gane in the first round of action in the main event of UFC 285 at T-Mobile Arena. The next opponent on his mind is former UFC heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic.
I say it respectfully to Stipe. I would take time off from being a firefighter right now. And I mean that with all due respect. My whole world is going to be focused on him. This is the biggest opportunity in my life to beat the heavyweight GOAT.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Basketball tournaments take over Las Vegas this week with the West Coast Conference Tournament semifinals taking place Monday night at the Orleans. In the first game, Brigham Young are the plus 240 underdogs against St. Mary's, who are the minus 305 favorites on the money line. The spread is 6.5, and the total points are set at 131.5 on William Hill Sportsbook. Gonzaga are heavy favorites at minus 900, with San Francisco at plus 600 on the money line. The spread is 13, and total points are set at 159.5.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A birthday party / fundraiser was held for Review Journal's famed entertainment reporter John Katzlamides. The bash was held at the Space, and the theme was colors for songs or artists with a color or colors in the title. Kelly Clinton Holmes performed in her Elvis persona, along with a full list of other musicians that spanned the course of a 3-hour performance. The birthday show was an annual fundraiser for St. Baldrick's Day, which fights against childhood cancer. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.